Welcome to the world of commons where everything is shared, including my last slice of pizza. And look, sharing sounds cute in theory, right? Like, community. Togetherness. We're all in this as one big happy tribe. But the moment you put the word shared next to something people actually want, like food, money, land, water, or that last slice, suddenly everybody becomes a philosopher with a fork. Because here's the deal. Commons are things everyone can use, but no one person truly owns. And when everyone uses something, the big question becomes, who protects it? Who maintains it? Who limits themselves so it doesn't get destroyed? In a perfect world, we all take one slice, we all clean up, and we all leave enough for the next person. In the real world, there's always one guy who takes 3 slices, says, "I'm just hungry," and then vanishes like a magic trick. So, yeah, welcome to the commons. It's beautiful, until it's not. Protecting the commons means keeping our air clean, so we can breathe without sounding like a wheezing vacuum cleaner. You know the sound, like your lungs are trying to start a lawnmower that's been sitting in a garage since 1997. Because air is the ultimate shared item. Nobody owns it. Nobody can fence it off. Nobody can put a little sign on the sky that says, "Private property, do not inhale." Which is exactly why it's so easy to treat it like it's invincible. Like, it'll blow away. Yeah. To where? The moon? And here's the funny part. We act like breathing is automatic, like it's just guaranteed. But clean air is not a guarantee. It's a group project. And we all know how group projects go. One person does all the work, 2 people bring vibes, and one guy shows up at the end like, "So what are we presenting?" Air pollution is basically that guy. Invisible, freeloading, and somehow always around when you're trying to enjoy your life. So protecting the commons means we stop treating the atmosphere like a free trash can with unlimited capacity. It means we push for cleaner choices, smarter energy, less waste, and fewer things that turn the sky into a weird gray soup. Because look, nobody's asking for perfection. We're just asking for a world where taking a deep breath doesn't feel like inhaling the inside of an old toaster. Clean air isn't some luxury add-on. It's the baseline. It's the minimum. It's the last slice of pizza we all need to stop stealing from the future. Water is a shared resource, not a private swimming pool for the rich. Sorry, billionaires. Because let's be real, water is the OG commons. Everybody needs it, every day, forever. You can't hustle your way out of dehydration, and yet we treat water like it's either 1, infinite, or 2, someone else's problem, or 3, a luxury lifestyle accessory with a waterfall feature and mood lighting. Meanwhile, regular people are out here doing the responsible thing, shorter showers, fixing leaks, turning off the faucet like it's a sacred ritual. And then you see a mansion with a lawn so green it looks photoshopped, in the middle of a desert, like, "Welcome to my personal rainforest." Listen, I'm not saying rich people can't enjoy life. I'm just saying, water is not supposed to be an NFT. It's not a status symbol. It's not a premium upgrade. Because when water becomes a flex, everyone else pays for it. Literally. Higher bills, dry reservoirs, polluted rivers, communities fighting over what should have been protected in the first place. And here's the thing. It's not just about billionaires. It's about the mindset. If people act like water is theirs to waste, the commons loses. Protecting the commons means treating water like what it is, a shared lifeline, a public trust, not a private infinity pool for the "sorry I didn't see you there" crowd. Because the goal isn't to guilt people. The goal is simple. We should be able to turn on a faucet and trust that the future still has water left to give. Mental health is part of the commons too. Let's keep our minds as clear as our water, folks. Because yeah, we talk about air and water like they're shared resources. But your mental space is getting mined like it's a public oil field. Think about it. Your attention, your calm, your nervous system. We all share the same environment of noise now. The doom headlines, the rage bait, the comment wars, the breaking news that somehow breaks every 12 minutes. It's like we're all trying to drink clean water, while somebody keeps dumping emotional sewage upstream and going, "What?" It gets engagement. And the wild part is, nobody thinks they're contributing. People are like, "I'm just posting. I'm just sharing. I'm just joking. I'm just being honest." And meanwhile, the entire internet feels like a crowded subway where everyone is screaming their trauma into a megaphone. So yeah, mental health is a commons, because when anxiety spreads, it spreads. When cynicism spreads, it spreads. When cruelty becomes normal, everyone breathes it in. And no, the solution isn't be happy or just chill. That's like telling someone in a smoke-filled room, "Have you tried inhaling better?" The solution is protecting the mental commons like we protect water. Less toxic dumping, more boundaries, more real connection, more respect for what words do to other human nervous systems. Because a healthy society isn't just one with clean air and clean rivers. It's one where people can think clearly, sleep peacefully, and exist without feeling like their brain is being attacked by 47 tabs at once. So let's keep our minds as clear as our water, folks. Because if the inside of our heads becomes polluted, it doesn't matter how pretty the world looks outside. Community cohesion is like a potluck dinner. Everyone brings something, and nobody wants to be the one who forgot the chips. Because that's what a healthy community is. Not perfect people, just people who show up and contribute something. And potlucks are the ultimate test of human character. You learn a lot about folks at a potluck. You've got the hero who brings the main dish and saves the whole night. The aunt who brings a special salad nobody understands but everyone pretends to like. The guy who brings paper plates and acts like he just donated a kidney. And then, the "I thought you were bringing chips" person. You know who you are. That's community cohesion. It's the shared expectation that we all carry a little weight, so nobody gets crushed. Because when a community is strong, life is easier for everyone. People look out for each other. Kids are safer. Elders aren't forgotten. Problems get handled before they become disasters. But when cohesion breaks down, it's like a potluck where half the people show up empty-handed, eat everything, and leave without saying thank you. Suddenly, the generous folks start thinking, "Why am I doing all the cooking?" And the whole thing collapses into, "Next time, I'm staying home." So protecting the commons isn't just air and water. It's protecting the social fabric that keeps us from turning into lonely strangers living 5 feet apart. Show up. Bring something, even if it's small. A kind word, a ride, a check-in, a little patience, a little respect. Because nobody wants to be the one who forgot the chips. And nobody wants to live in a world where no one even bothers having the potluck anymore. When we exploit the commons, it's like taking candy from a baby, except the baby is the entire community. And somehow we've normalized it like, everybody does it. No, everybody benefits from the commons. But not everybody should be yanking the candy and sprinting away like a cartoon villain. Because exploiting the commons is what happens when people take more than their share. And then act surprised when there's nothing left. It's the person who trashes the park because someone gets paid to clean it. It's the company that pollutes and then calls it the cost of doing business. It's the neighbor who blasts music at 2 a.m. and goes, "Relax, it's Friday," like your sleep is a free community service. And the worst part? When the commons gets exploited, it doesn't break evenly. It breaks unfairly. The people with the least money and the least power usually get hit first. Dirty air? Their kids breathe it. Dirty water? Their bills go up. Broken community trust? They can't move to a nicer neighborhood like it's an app update. So yeah, taking from the commons is like taking candy from a baby. Except the baby is your neighbors, your teachers, your nurses, your kids, your future grandkids. Basically everyone who's just trying to live a normal life without getting robbed by someone's greed. And here's the punchline. You can't build a strong society by treating the commons like a buffet where only the greediest people get seconds. Protecting the commons means we stop rewarding the candy snatchers and start acting like grown-ups who understand one simple truth. If we keep stealing from the shared future, the bill doesn't disappear. It just gets handed to everyone else. Restoring the commons is like fixing a broken toy. Let's not just throw it away, folks. Because that's what we do now, right? The moment something gets messy, we're like, welp, it's ruined, toss it. And I get it. Repair takes effort. Repair takes time. Repair takes that annoying thing called responsibility. But the commons isn't a disposable toy from the dollar store. It's the stuff that keeps life working. Clean air, clean water, healthy communities, public trust, shared spaces, the whole human civilization starter pack. When something breaks in the commons, like a polluted river, a trashed park, a stressed out community, our first instinct is to shrug and say, yeah, that's just how it is now. No. That's how it is when people give up. Restoring the commons means we stop acting like we're powerless. Like the only options are ignore it or argue about it online. Because the truth is, repair happens in real life, not in comment sections. It's cleanups. It's policies that actually get enforced. It's communities showing up. It's people choosing a little better over whatever. It's teaching the next generation that stewardship isn't cringe, it's strength. Because if you've ever watched a kid get their favorite toy fixed, you know what happens. They don't just get the toy back, they get hope back. So yeah, let's not throw the commons away like it's broken beyond repair. Let's fix it. Because the future isn't something we find, it's something we repair into existence. So remember, protecting the commons is how we keep civilization livable, like a well-tended garden, not a jungle. Because a garden doesn't stay beautiful by accident. It stays beautiful because someone weeds it, waters it, protects it, and doesn't treat it like a free-for-all. And that's the whole point. The commons is our garden. Clean air is a garden. Clean water is a garden. Mental health is a garden. Community cohesion is a garden. If we tend it, it feeds everyone. If we ignore it, it doesn't just stay the same, it gets overrun. And look, when people hear protect the commons, they picture some big, complicated political thing. But half of it is just basic grown-up behavior. Don't trash what you didn't build. Don't take what you didn't earn. Don't poison what everyone depends on. And don't act shocked when the shared stuff collapses after years of not my problem. Because once the commons breaks down, you don't get freedom. You get stress, you get conflict, you get scarcity, you get a world where everyone is fighting over what used to be normal. So yeah, protecting the commons is how we keep civilization livable. Not perfect, not fancy, just livable. Like a well-tended garden, not a jungle where the loudest and greediest thing wins. Now, real talk. What's one small way you can help tend the garden this week? Cleaner choices, less waste, a kind action, a neighborhood effort? Pick one. Do it. Because the commons doesn't survive on good intentions. It survives on people who actually show up and stop taking the last slice.